What's up, guys? So we're gonna start this new series of recapping my trades for the week, because that's what I've been doing for the past couple months now, learning and pretty much getting the hang of trading. And hopefully, this helps me to also stay profitable and keep my profits versus losing my profits in my accounts. I am traded funded accounts. If you guys are coming from TikTok, you could notice that all these trades are the same as I took on TikTok. I do post all my trades on TikTok also on the day of. But this is going to be a weekly recap, and we'll see how we did, and we'll see exactly why I took the plays and exactly what happened. So this is 9:30 on Monday, the first day of the week, and we're going to look at what trades we took that day. We didn't take trades at 9:30. We usually don't take trades at 9:30. It's just a crazy candle. You can see how crazy this move was. This move alone. Let me zoom in more so it's easier to actually see everything because we are on a recording this whole screen. So pretty much look at this candle. It started at 628.75 and it ended at 675. So it literally went down 20 points in a matter of seconds. And 20 points on we trade NQ. So NQ 10 points on NQ with one contract, one micro, I believe is the smaller version, is like $20 per every 10 points. I usually tend to trade 10 micros. I believe they're micros. If I'm wrong about that, then that's my fault. But I basically trade 10 and I take my profits at 10, 20, 30, and 40 points. I usually take half profit, and we'll go into that after we look at the first play. So nothing there. We'll skip through that. Also, similar candle, insane pull back up, and also pretty bearish wick down here. Also, we're not gonna look at every single candle. We're gonna look for our play. We did pump a lot during that time period, so we had a pretty decent pump during the early morning. And I am also using the TMM, so the market maker by Chicago. He is the owner of Limitless, a group I am in that I am learning also to trade with them, and they helped me become profitable and understand more psychology is where I was lacking. So these zones are pretty much like if you see this like 15 volume and this red zone, that means that we are looking for shorts. In the sense, if we're in this area, it doesn't have to be exactly perfect. Sometimes it's wrong, but these zones are formed pretty much looking like they're order blocks. And in the same thing here, we have 152 volume here. So this is a very strong level here that if breaks or goes back to this level, could push back up and go higher. That's basically some of my trades. Some of my trades are also based on price action. So we have no trades here so far because at this level we got into it. We kind of consolidated in between it, and now we're looking for a breakout up, it looks like, and it got rejected. So this might actually reject and go down and might follow what the market maker is saying that we should take shorts here. But we'll see if that's correct. And technically, it was kind of correct, but I would not take this trade because I just don't think for me it fits my criteria. Also, on top of that, this is also looking for a new level here as well. So that's also kind of a tough play. We don't want to make a new level, forming a new level, and also trade during that new level. So wouldn't be a good trade, but that's why we didn't take it. And then we see it now. It's not forming yet, but it will form probably soon unless it breaks out. But you see, it's very consolidated, and we didn't get the level there, but we stayed with the original level that was there, and it consolidates down. So technically, the market maker was correct at this point until that green candle just broke through it. And then there we go, the level disappeared completely. The level disappears completely because it's not a relevant level anymore. So let's keep it going and let's get to where we got our trade. See, now it's trying to create another level. It creates another level there, but immediately gets broken out of and gets taken out. So at this point, it's already like 10. We have no trades so far. No trades at all. So we're waiting for our first trade, and there is a bullish level there. We'll look into that bullish level. We're making another zone, so I would not take a trade till that zone is created. And we destroyed that zone completely, and we got a red level after it. We are looking at the 1 minute. That is what I mostly trade on. Right now, we're leaning towards this 152, which I believe I took a really late trade this day because I didn't get a good price action or good movements. We broke straight to that level. This might have been news because it is 10:30, so we always get news like at the 15 minutes. Here is a trade I took here. We'll go into that. Right there we hit this level, which was the first initial touch and rejection. Then we are making another zone, so no trade there. We are down below it, even worse below it. I might have taken this through price action, or I might have taken this through the market maker. We'll see. So there we go. Right here, we're about to get into our position, and let's see why we got into our position. We are in the bearish territory here. We do have this bearish zone here, so we'll see what happens there. So this is where we got in. We got in as soon as this candle closed. We got in. I believe we got in because of the close of this candle on top in the red zone, and also we have a red zone here. So we're hoping we go through the red zone, we bounce back, and we go all the way down. So like I said earlier, I take 10 point take profits. So these aren't going to be completely accurate. I do go for like a 10 stop and a 40 overall take profit, which meaning that that's my last take profit. So in this candlestick, we would go down. We would already have taken profit, I believe. So we got in at 65. 65.25. So 65.25 would have hit here. We would have taken profit on taken 5 off, which is about $100 for the first trim. Then let's see. Then we get stopped out. We get stopped out at break even. So that was that trade, because I always, after hitting my 10 points, I stop out at break even. So pretty good trade there, pretty quick. Not technically what I want to happen. I wanted to go all the way to my 40 points, but we didn't get it there. And then there would have been stopped out if we stayed in, which we would have pretty much been at $0 profit for that trade. But we ended up taking 100. So we're good for that one. Then we'll see our next trade. I'm going to skip through a lot of this stuff because it's not trades I am taking, so we'll keep going. I did take 2 trades coming up here. We are in bullish levels, so I wonder why. Okay, so yeah, no, we are at a red zone now. So there we go. As soon as this next candle closes, I believe we are in. So let's see what happened here. Okay, so here I entered in short, and I believe I got stopped out literally almost instantly. Yeah, I got stopped out instantly, so that was a pretty bad trade. But the next trade, I'll explain why I took this one and how it went so well. So this trade, I'm looking at price action here, right? We create bottom wicks. These are all bottom wicks, and all these wicks show me that we are in the place that we're rejecting a lot of, right? So a lot of buyers here are setting their buys, and also sellers on their sells, you can see here. But when buyers, for example, this green candle, a buyer starts buying at this zone and this level here, we'll see, because we see a red candle, next boom, we get a green candle. So because that green candle, we're looking at the bottom of the zone. That bottom of the zone buys up, green candle. Next candle is kind of indecision. It's back and forth, because technically, a lot of the times when I do trade, I look at candles like this, a candle that's very like small, because it has a good chance to reverse down or go up. In this case, it reversed down. I do like candle patterns that do have more than one candle, like this one here, and then obviously we got a big move and then a big move down. I didn't really like this position, and that was actually rough. Also not rough because we also hit this level here, and it's pretty obvious that it might reverse, and don't take a trade there. Or don't take a long there, take a short, because we're hitting the market maker level there. And then obviously it went down for profit. I didn't take that trade, obviously, but here we see price consolidating, but also holding. I see this green candle here. I do also like this candle to see if it breaks over this candle. So as soon as I saw this candle, the one I got stopped out on, break over it, because I was looking for a rejection here to go lower because of the market maker, but the market maker is not always correct. And also the market maker depends on the levels also, because if you would have taken it on this candle, you would have been in profit. You would have got 10 points at least, and you would have been fine. And that's complete. Actually, that wouldn't be a candle because that'd be the start of the zone. So technically, that wasn't valid. I don't. We're not gonna go back to check it, but pretty much like that wasn't valid. But that's why I took a short here and we got stopped out. No big deal though, because we are still looking for trades on the day. I do like to look for 2 losses and then stop for the day, or continue trading if I take a loss and a win, and then just keep going until I take 2 losses. Or pretty much looking for being down a little bit over $500, or a little bit under $500, $400 max. Realistically, if I take 2 losses in a row, it's like $400 of loss. But yeah, so I see this candle close here, literally above the level, above the TMM level, and also above this level here. I was looking at the candle, not the wick, but the close, because the reason I'm looking at that is because you see this big zone here. This is the fair value gap that's formed. I do want to look at that fair value gap get filled and take my position higher. So that's why I looked at the price action. This is not based off the TMM. So there we go. We got entered here, and as soon as we got entered there, that candle gave me, we entered at 25.50, as 25, no, 25.25. So pretty much we got to take profit one in the first candle. So that was a nice $100 profit there. Next candle, we're still in profit. So we're at this point we set ourselves to break even as soon as we hit 10 points. This candle we needed to hit 30. Oh no, we hit 20. So we hit 30. So we need to hit 40. So let's keep going and let's see how these candles treat us. That candle retraced a bit, but I'm not concerned because I have my stops over there. Then we get a big pump. That definitely was about to take our next take profit there. So we'll look at next candle. Did we take profit on this candle? Yeah, we did because we got 46. So that would be 3 contracts off there. And that's about $200 profit, I believe. And then the next candle, boom, we took off another one around around 50.25, right? Yeah, 50 to 55 something. Yeah, so pretty much we ended up hitting full take profit. And the market maker level over here also didn't have a reaction to it, but we had a reaction to it here. So a level like that, once it already does its thing once, also doesn't always do it again. And we also had very bullish candles over here. So that was a pretty good trade, and I believe that was it for Monday. Let me see. I'm gonna scroll past the rest of Monday to see where we're at. Yeah, I believe that was we only took 3 trades, and that was it for today. So we took 1 loss, and we took 2. We took a 10-point win and a 40-point win. So pretty good for today. Not bad, and that day brings me to a profit of. I could actually check on, now that I think about it. I could actually check on the dashboard of. Let me go look at my profile really quick, and I'll give you guys an idea of what happened that day, because it does give you a recap of the day and how much you've made or lost. So I'm looking at my account right now. I am in a funded account. I am funded, so I am trying to get to the point where I could take profit out of my account. Let me see if I could do this really quickly. Okay, here we go. I got my stats. So that was Monday was the 9th. So on the 9th of that day, we made $232.80. And our loss was yeah, that's our total profit actually. So 232. Pretty good profit. That's most people's like 10-hour workday there, if they're making like 20 the hour. So we did pretty good for that day, and we traded a little bit past 11, I believe. Let's see when our trade was over. Yeah, 11:30. Okay, guys, I found Tuesday. Now we're on Tuesday at 9:30. Same thing on the 1 minute. We're gonna go and see where we entered. Right here, it's really volatile in the morning, like 9:30, like ish. So I don't like to trade that. I know Chicago trades like a 1-to-1 scalp on it. I'm not a fan of it though. I feel like it's very, very risky, and a lot of stuff happened. That was an insane movement there. We got 3 really good green candles up, and then we get the red candle down. So let's go to our position and why we got into it. All right. All right. Looks like we took a short. We probably took it off a reversal. Yep, we took it off of a big zone. So the 115 zone here, we're looking for this pretty much NQ to retrace back into it. So let's see where we head from there. We go lower, we go lower. Oh, we retrace right into it. Next, we go lower again. And you can already see like how strong that level is. Because it's a 3-digit zone, but it's a low 3-digit zone. So 3-digit volume zone is actually pretty insane because look how it touched this mark, and then again the next candle opened here, touched that mark again, and then completely went down. So that was from 68 all the way to 51. So you would have taken profit at 68. Would taken profit at 58, and you would have taken at 48, which might have hit. Yeah, so 20 points would have hit in that candle, which is completely. Oh, and that's even nicer too. It would have hit way more than. It would have hit at least 30 points. So we hit 40. We would have hit 38. And then we would have tried to look for 20. Yeah, we would have hit 30 points there. But we didn't get that play, so we're still waiting. It was a pretty quick play. Right here, we get a retracement up and again to the level. I don't like to take it on the first touch of the level, or not the first touch, but like basically just certain level. I like it to be more inside the level, especially because this zone it goes from like 68 all the way up to like 93. So that's a big level, and you can easily get stopped out. So that's where we entered. We entered at the next candle. I believe we just entered as soon as we saw price starting to retrace, and that was a pretty good entry. So let's see what happened during that entry. So as soon as we entered the first candlestick, we entered at 73. So we're looking at 63 for profit, and we did get 63 probably. Yeah, we got 63, and then we're looking for 53. So let's see if we got 53, and we definitely got 53. Jeez. We got 53 almost instantly in the next candle, and then we're looking for 43, which we might have hit. No, we got teased, so we didn't get it, and then we got full take profit next candle. So that was a pretty good trade. On that day, did I have more trades than that? I'm not sure. We gotta check, but I'm pretty sure I might have just taken a one trade for that day, just because we hit full take profit. Usually, if I fully take profit, I'm mostly just done for the day. It seems like we did because we're already at 10. Let's see. I usually end trading by 11, so I don't think we took any more trades that day. But yeah, it's pretty basic. One trade and take profit. That was it. I could check my recap for that day also. And let's see. Okay, we're at 11. Yeah, I definitely did not take any more trades, and I don't see any more trades coming up either. So pretty much probably a one to one trade. Pretty amazing there. Took profit fully, and that's considered an amazing trade because we had almost no drawdown. We basically had like in the sense 3 points of drawdown, which is not it's kind of bad, but it's not a lot. Like we're not at 5 or 10 points, you didn't get stopped out. So we did pretty good there, and we took profit in literally 3 candles, so 3 minutes to make that money that we made that day. So now let me check how much money we made on Tuesday. So Tuesday was the 10th. On Tuesday we made $352. So that was our one win, and that's a full take profit for me. No losses on that day at all. So that's amazing. So we take that for today, and then let's move to Wednesday now. Wednesday, I did not trade. I did not trade at home. I was at work, so I was trading at work. So it's kind of tough for me to trade at work. I don't like trading at work, but we ended up doing it. And it did not go too well or I guess it did go well, but it didn't go too well. Let's go look for. Let's go look for that day though. Okay, guys. So I found Wednesday. This is 9:30. Well, 9:29. 9:30 next candle. And that was an insane dump. Okay, Wednesday was very high impact news. So I was debating not trading that day. I also did work. So I usually work from like 7 a.m. to 5:30. So I usually trade the whole market. So I only work 3 times a week though, because I am a part time and I do work 10 hours daily. So, but yeah, so Wednesdays I'm not usually trading, and I can't record my trades on Tuesday. That's an insane 400 level though. But you guys can see how insane the volatility was on this day. We're already at 940. I do think I took some later trades on this day, if I remember correctly. So let's keep it going. We're at around 10 right now. No trades taken from me. We pretty much dumped throughout the whole morning session of the day, and that's an insane dump. We're so low at this point. All right, we do have a trade coming up here, so yeah, we are at a low point, and it looks like we took shorts. So I guess we took shorts off of this level. Let's see if that's right. We're still at a green level. We literally disrespected all those green levels, but that's what happens when you have a big news event. So I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was a big news event. It doesn't show it on TradingView, which is kind of annoying because it does show it on Tradeovate, not Tradeovate, on TopStepX. It does show it. That's where I do trade. All right, so here we go. This is our start to the Wednesday, which like I said, I am working, so it is 11. It is past 11 when I usually trade. I don't remember if this is based off the market maker, but it looks like it is based off the market maker. Okay, so we do get a rejection from the top of the market maker there. What is our next reaction to that? Okay, we do step into it. So I believe this might have been a trade based off the rejection of the market maker, because we do see like this high get taken out and rejected. So the market maker is still valid, and we do enter on that candle. So I believe that's probably why we took that trade. Now the question is, did we get stopped out or not? Right there, did we hit 10 points? We entered in at, where did we enter in at? 87. 87. So we're looking at 77. Do we hit 77? We do hit 77.50. So I guess we took profit 1 there. And let's see if we continue that. Wait, we might have okay, no, I'm wrong. We probably take profit 1 here, and then we stopped out at break even because the candle did retrace. So that's probably a shorter trade. That's probably just this, because we do end up getting the 77 and we don't get the stop out. So we did get that 10 points, and then we get stopped out at break even on the next candle. Or the same candle. It could be either or, because we do end up pushing up higher. So yeah, that's pretty much how that trade went. It was pretty much 10 points and out. So not the best trade, not the full 40 points of the other day, but still pretty good on that. Let's see where we end up here. We end up taking another trade here. This might have been off of price action because it doesn't look like it's based off the market maker. Let's see. Okay, yeah, let's go. Okay, we are in the same candle. So basically, let's see why we took that. Trade. So based off of some of the trades I do, is I do like to see breaks of the previous high. So the previous high was here. We even could go even further than that and look at the other levels here, which I probably was looking at. And we see like this high here, and we see this other like point of rejection, and we're breaking it. So it is considered a break of structure in a sense, because a break of structure would be like, in the sense, breaking over this level here, because all you see downturns, 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 and then we break the level here, but we reject off of that level. We reject off of the same level. In a sense, we reject off of the same level, and that's why I took this initial trade. But then we break over that level also as well. So look, and like I said earlier, these fair value gaps like to get filled. So this whole fair value gap could get filled all the way to my take profit, and that's what I went with. And let's see how that played out. I think we already took 10 points on the first trade. Let's see. We got out at 72, at 702. So 702, we're looking at 12. Yeah, so we took profit on 1 already. So that was pretty easy there. Then let's go to the next one. And we got stopped out instantly. So we took profit 1 and then we got stopped out. So at that point, we're up 200? Or no? I need to actually check, but I think we might have actually not taken profit on this trade. I think we took a loss here. I think we actually took a loss here because we were looking at shorts and this went up, and that way that means we probably took a loss here because that closed, right? Yeah, because we got in here. We might have got stopped out on this one. I don't remember exactly, but I do remember taking a loss on this day, so it might have been this loss here because this was definitely a take profit and then break even. So we took a loss here, $200 down, then $100 up with this one. So we're pretty much down 100 overall. I don't like being down, so I do end up taking more trades than I should. But I need to respect some rules and make some rules to not trade more than I should. But I do look for way more stuff than I should instead of taking that. Like, for example, that Tuesday was just one trade and now I'm done for the day. And that's a good way to go because you'll make all the money. But I also do want to place that I do also want to lose like $500 to $400 on the day if that's possible. If I don't want to lose more than that, and if I do lose more than that, it's whatever because I do end up making it back on other days. Hopefully, hopefully my other days are good trades, and at that point I don't lose an account in one day either. I could lose it in like 5 days. Well, more less than that, 4 days. Which hopefully I don't get $500 losing days, which technically shouldn't happen, but it does. It could happen. Okay, so then we took that win there. Do we look at a more price action? I think we did look at more price action here, and we were looking at actually we're looking at this zone and this candle. I do like trading these candles that are very small. They have a lot of wicks and very small body. Why? Because to me this is like a 50-50 candle. And why I say it's 50-50 candle is because we have a lot of buyers, a lot of sellers. We also have the zone, which in the sense should be a bullish zone because this is kind of like an order block. So it should be a bullish zone. So I don't mind entering this level. And also, we already had a rejection and buy back up. And I don't exactly remember how this candle went, but we buy back and buy down and buy back, right? And next candle we buy up. So that's why we probably entered this trade. It also is based off price action going over this zone here again and trying to break over this level. Which I probably looked at the points and I was probably like, oh yeah, we could definitely make 10 points off of that trade. So that's also probably why I got in at this level, because where I entered in at 80, yeah, we definitely were looking at maybe we could pump over this. And that's what we looked at, and that's why we took that trade. I also was at work, so insane first candle trade there. We got in as soon as this went up a little bit, mostly because I wanted to see this candle end up in a sort of like going back up then going back down. We also have bottom wick, bottom wick, bottom wick. That is a pretty good indication to pulling up. And in a sense, we also, as soon as we break that level, we're insane. As soon as we're at this level and we break over it, like around this range, I'm like, yeah, we're taking full profit. Mostly because I want to see that thing get filled. Also, let's see how back here it was looking. Back here, again, we are in this fair value gap here, which, like I said, usually tend to get filled. So we could get filled in that whole fair value gap move. And I believe that's what ended up happening here. So we ended up entering at 698.25 down here. Then we take profit at every 8. So 8.25. We took profit there. So that would be 18.25. We took two profits in the same candle in the same minute. And then we'll see if we hit our full take profit. Let's speed it up. Yeah, and then over here we ended up probably taking. I think we took full profit on this trade. Yeah, we took full 40 points profit, and we pumped over. And let's look at the backside here. Did we fill that fair value gap? Yes, we did. We filled it at this level. It's filled, and it could fill even higher to reach this level here, but could possibly get rejected at that level. We do end up filling that level. We are very bullish. We do reject a little bit. You see that little rejection off of the same level over here. So that was an amazing trade, and we can see why the trade worked out completely. And then we get the rejection. We probably get, yeah, we got to pull back up because we rejected, then we went back up. I don't think we went lower that day, and we just kept going higher. So yeah, this trade could have been insane, and we could have taken way more profit because again, we filled that gap, and that was what we were looking for. That's the trade we're looking for on these two trades here. Ended up getting in the second one, not the first one. We could have got stopped out on both, and that would have been my day. But we ended up getting lucky and taking full profit. Well, I wouldn't say really luck, but again, I think that was the last trade of the day, and that was Wednesday. So Wednesday was the 11th. So on the 11th, we got 250 profit. We ended up taking 202 loss on that day. So that means that our first trade was a loss. Then the next trade was a $100 profit, and the next day, oh, or was it? Yeah, well, we ended up being profitable on Wednesday, even though I was working. And usually I don't like trade Wednesday because of that reason, but we'll go to Thursday now. And again, all of these trades are posted daily on my TikTok. It's literally the same thing as my YouTube channel name. So if you guys want to get into that, get into that. I will probably post it in the description if I remember. But we're gonna go look at Thursday now. Okay, guys. Now we are on Thursday. So here we go. So Thursday, let's see where we started. Jeez, that's an insane 9:30 candle, destroying all these zones here. I don't like trading early again. That's why I don't like trading early because that happens, and that's insane. And we'll see where we started trading for the day. Probably trade a little bit later. We also don't trade on news candles, depending on what news it is. If it's a very 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 important news event, which I'd look at Forex Factory for, if it's a red folder, I tend to try to stick away from it. Sometimes I forget and I end up trading anyways, and sometimes it goes well or it doesn't go well for me. But I believe most news candles are just insanely huge, and it doesn't mean you can't make money off of trades like that. We're looking at a trade here. Oh, we're looking at a trade here actually, where we got in for longs. Let's see how that went. Okay, so why would you go for longs there? It's not a market maker level, but we are very bullish on the day. Looks like so far. So let's see why we took that trade. We do have two market maker levels there and end up taking longs. Okay, so we broke over the market maker levels, so that completely invalidates that. That's an insane zone. Probably a really good play on that one. We also broke high 8:30 is usually when some news events happens. We broke that news event probably. I would imagine it's a news event. We broke over that at this point, and we're looking at this whole thing of being down, and now we're looking at going higher. Let's see if we play out or not. So we didn't get in exactly there. We also, in the sense, also broke this high here. So we broke the high of the day, realistically. So that's probably why I got into this trade. Sometimes that's why I get into the trade, or we break low of day. Let's see what happened. I got in, didn't get instantly stopped out, which is amazing. We got in at 54, so we're looking at 44, or not 44. We're going for long 64. So we got the first take profit, which is nice. Then we got this insane red candle. I don't know why we had that red candle. I'm not exactly sure what happened there. We got lucky in this one. I'm not gonna lie, because we got lucky. We literally took 10 points and then broke even right away. I forgot that was insane on that Thursday, because I was like, "There's no way." On TikTok, you didn't see that point, but I'll show it on YouTube. So yeah, that was insane. And then we ended up retracing back under these highs, and then we retraced all the way down to pretty much lower. That's an insane candle, going from like 359 all the way down to 259. Literally a 100-point candle. Insanity there. And then we get more movement there. At this point, it's like very risky to take a trade at this point. I'm not looking at anything. There's no zones, no levels, and then we get a zone there for the market maker. Let's see if we actually get a zone. And yeah, we get a bullish zone. This is probably why I took it. Okay, we retraced there. Let's see if this is exactly why I took it though. No. Okay, no, I'll definitely take that then, because we lost that. Let's see why I took it. Okay. This looks like it's more of a price action play. Some of my trades are based more on price action. And why did we take it? If we look closer into it, we took it because this candle closed above this body. And that breaks that. And then we're also looking to fill this gap. Like always, we're always trying to fill that gap. We do have an even bigger gap here technically. Because look at this big gap in that sense. We could fill that huge gap. So it was a pretty good trade, and we ended up taking our 10 points literally in our first minute. So we took 10 points there. But the reason why I look at the first 10 points is because the first 10 points, and then if we can retrace them back to it, that's pretty much a break even at that point. And then we stay at the same level right there. We can see retracement, and we were almost at break even. Let's see if we hit break even. We almost hit break even there. I don't know if I got failed, because sometimes you do get failed at break even there. But it looks like we looked at 24, right? We look at 24 for profit. Now we're looking at 34 for profit. That's TP2. And then we're looking at 44.25. Oh, I think here I literally got ticked, and it didn't give me that fill. I believe that's what happened. And you can probably see that on the TikTok version of the trades. The TikTok versions are like live in a sense, because it's showing exactly how the trades went right in the same instance. They are sped up because sometimes it takes longer. But yeah, we ended up taking full profit there most likely. And like I said, again, we filled this gap here. We also ended up taking that trade in this section here where we also filled this gap. And then we broke over this level at the last take profit zone. So pretty good trade there. It's actually pretty well structured if you really think about it. Some people think I don't structure my trades well, but in reality, I do. I think that might have been it for that day, because at that point it's already past 11. I ended up trading a little bit past 11. Looks like I traded at 11.5, but I traded because 11.5 because that setup played out. Then we got the retracement all the way back down, and we would have hit break even if we held longer. Sometimes these trades actually just keep going and going, and we could have made like way more money, but we stick to our rules, take 40 points max, and call it a day. Because sometimes, if you hold too long, you could end up losing. So that looks like that was the end of Thursday. And then today, was this Thursday? Yeah, it was Thursday. So now we're looking at Friday, which is today, the time of this recording. We'll look into that in a bit, because I don't think I took any more trades. Probably not. Doesn't look like it. So Thursday, let's see what we did on Thursday. On Thursday, we ended up making. Wait, hold up. Yeah, on Thursday, the 12th. Yeah, 12th. We ended up making $445, which was because both our trades played out well, and we had 10 points, and then we had a full 40 points. So you guys know the 40-point play was like the $350 play, then the $100 play on the other 10 points. That's pretty much what we took, and we were done for the day there. That's probably why we were done, because we were up a good amount. And that was it for Thursday. Let me look for Friday now. Okay, guys, so I found Friday. Here we are, 9:30, 9:29. Let's go to 9:30, see what happened. 9:30, insane buyback, nice. Also looking at the zone, 72. We don't usually trade again, like I always say. We don't trade early like that, so we'll keep it moving. Let's see where we go to though. we end up going higher and higher, which is actually pretty good. And then we're in these red zones, so we'll see why we took our first play. It's coming up pretty quickly, actually. And I don't know why Market Maker just decided to blank out on me. Let's see if it comes back, or did we just break all the zones? Yeah, Market Maker for some reason just completely died on me. Error Pine cannot determine reference link. Okay. Okay, let's trash it and let's try it again. That was weird. There we go. For some reason, that happened. So let's keep it moving. See how this trade went here. And so far, we're looking to form a zone. That's probably why we took that trade. Yep, there's the zone. Oof, that was an insane. Oh yeah, today we had an insane news candle, which was a yellow folder. And let's see where we go from there. Boom, 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 boom. We're looking at this green zone and red zone, and we enter in this candle. Enter in this candle for. Oh, I remember why we entered this candle. We entered this candle by complete accident. The reason why we entered this was because I had my mouse over the sell button and I accidentally pressed sell and we took a loss. Literally instantly took that loss. So that was and I just played it out. I didn't just close it out. I just played it out to see maybe it's in the zone. We'll see. Hopefully it hits. Hopefully it doesn't. We're up for the week. So not stressing, but I was stressing. Let's be real. I was stressing because I'm right down 200 and I didn't take a good play. So that really pissed me off, and that's why I overtraded today, mostly because of that. But we'll see what ended up happening as well. Okay, so here we are getting next to our next trade, and this is why I overtraded today, and we'll see what happens here. So we retrace. We have big retracement. And let's see where we entered. So we entered off of, like I said, I do like these candles like this that are small bodies and big wicks. We have a big wick, so this is like a 50-50 candle. Could go down, could go up. But because it's green and close green and has a smaller wick, I do believe it should go higher in a sense. Just like this candle here is a 50-50 chance. In the sense, that's what I am always looking at. This is 50-50 chance also, and it goes down. And if 50-50 was to go down. And also, even this huge candle here was a 50-50. If you can see how insane that candle was. Huge wicks and 50-50 candle because it barely did anything and it went. But sometimes you get the candle like this where it goes up or it goes down. I do like trading on those candles, and I do like trading those candles on the market maker as well. So that's how we took this trade for long. And I also was tilted, so I am tilted and I am like taking more trades than I should be taking. So let's see what happened there. We ended at 88. We're looking at 98. 98 hit, TP1. Now we're looking at 90. We're looking at 508. Let's see if we get 508. We almost get 508 here. We might get it next candle. We get it next candle. Do we take full take profit? Let's see. Oh, it's also break even at that point as well. So nope, we got break even as after that. So we took almost full take profit. We ended up getting probably 30 points off of that, which is fine. We'll take it. And at that point, I think we're pretty much break even or up a little bit at that point for the day. Because we did take that loss in the morning. Let's see why I took this trade here. I believe it's also based on price action. I don't think I used the market maker that much. That's insane. Oh, that was a good market maker play here. Look at that touch rejection, and it probably played out. It did play out. Yep. And let's see if it could break the zone. That's what we're looking for at that point. And that's probably what I was looking for on this trade too. I was tilted, so I didn't take the best trades. Yeah, there. That's probably why we entered it, because we broke this level here, and there is no fair value gap here. There is no fair value gap anywhere, so yeah, that's honestly not the best trade I could have taken. But I ended up longing it just because I believed, okay, let's see if we could fill this. Although we were in a bullish, we were not in, we were kind of bullish, but we were also in a bearish area, so yeah, nothing crazy. Like if we would have got filled at this range, and we probably got filled there because of that, anyways, and filled the gap. But we'll see if this trade played out. Looks like right now it's pretty bad on the first minute of it, and yeah, boom, stopped out. So we're down on that on the day again, and at that point I'm really, really, really tilted. So again, we go in again. We get that break over this level, and you know what also tilts you more is when your play gets stopped out the next candle and then immediately goes to your full take profit. Because look at that. if we would have stayed in that candle and not stopped out, we would have done pretty well. That's what I mean. Sometimes that happens, and I got tilted today because I got tilted because it's first wrong play or first accidental misclick, and then and then this play here doesn't work out, which did work that worked out after the fact. So I was really tilted at that point. So let's see where we enter this trade. This trade's probably more tilt based, but I almost lost out this. I almost lost this trade also. We were very close to taking a loss, but we didn't get it, and we are literally one tick away from taking a loss because we were at. Oh no, we were less than 1 point away from taking a loss, literally, but we ended up retracing, and that was probably I was probably even more tilted at that point. And I don't think we took a loss on this trade actually. It does show that we hit this level down here and we would have got stopped out, but I don't think we took a loss. Or we might have taken a loss. No, we took a loss. Yeah. No, this either one or yeah, I think we took two losses here. And because we got that 10-point win here, I think we ended up taking another trade. And I am super more tilted now because I also picked the right direction and I got stopped out. So I instantly took another trade. Instantly, the next this candle close took another trade. So I believe we did get stopped out here. I need to watch the TikTok again to make sure, but I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm just gonna try to make this a one take, one go. Just edit between the days, and let's see what happens here. Here, I guess we enter again because broke this level and we're still bullish, and we want to see if we could break this level here. I am tilted, by the way, so not the best mentality to trade with. And again, we do hit that 10 points on the next candle. So, pretty decent trade there. Um, let's see what happens afterwards. Do we take profit? We probably get more points there. We are at this 108 level zone, so that does mean that it is very strong. So let's see if we break over it or break under it and take full profit. Looks like we got stopped out. We break even on that after taking profit. So we did pretty well in that trade. It wasn't a full take profit, so it wasn't a full $300 profit there, but it's fine. And I accidentally, what did I do? I accidentally went to. Okay, that's my fault. I accidentally went all the way to where we're at now in the day. Let's see. We're like here, right? Yep. Alright, we're like in this area. We just got stopped out. Press the wrong button. See, it happens. Sometimes you enter shorts when you mean to enter longs, or sometimes you enter the trade just by accidentally clicking your mouse. So here, let's see, why did we take this trade? I'm trying to reason with myself why I took this long. Okay, yeah, here's why we took this long. We took this long in the middle of this candle, not on the exact close of the last candle. And I think we entered a little bit late, and I was, again, tilted. So I entered this candle because I like the movement of this candle. Like I said, I always like those small bodies. And then I entered right here. I entered a little bit later than I wanted to, but I think it's because I wanted to see if this candle went lower or went higher or went green first. Since it hit green first, I ended up taking it, and it was an entry at 502. So I almost got actually I did get take profit on this candle. Yeah, I did get take profit on that candle. So first candle I took profit in pretty quickly. Let's see where we go from there. I did set my stop to break even. Ended up not taking profit that candle. This candle looks like I might have. No, I got teased again and didn't take full profit. This candle again, teased again. This candle took profit, another profit there. I believe at this point, let's see what happens next. This is a long trade. It took like literally 30 minutes to finish this trade. Right here, we almost hit break even. I believe I only had one contract left at this point, probably. Yeah, we're at 30. Yeah, we might have had one contract or we're close to only having one contract. And let's see what happened. Let's keep going. Yeah, at this point we definitely have one contract left. And we're just looking to get to 40 points. And I believe if you guys watch the TikTok, you know what happened here already. We go boom. We get teased so hard right here. It gets this candle literally closes at 39.50. Our take profit is at 42.50, right? Yeah. And we got teased. And then boom, as soon as we get teased, we go down. And let's see. I believe we got stopped out insanely on this candle. Yep, we got stopped out. Break even. We just missed one of our take profits there. So that was it for for Friday today. And let's see what our to see what our profit was in general for Friday. So Friday, I think this is correct data. I'm not exactly sure. Actually, it's not correct data. Let me go to the actual Top Step X. So on Top Step X, yeah, on Top Step X, we only hit $130 on this day. Unfortunately, that's what happened. Let's see what happened. Let's try to go at exit replay mode and see where we're at right now. So right now, like you see, like how the zones are looking. I would like longs here. I would like longs here if, in the sense, we break over this level. Let's see if this plays out. This is gonna be like my last trade. It doesn't actually play out, and we have a forming zone. So yeah, it doesn't play out. If it would have closed over this zone here, we could still get that close over the zone. We can't move forward or back in time, so we'll see what happens. But if it closes over the zone here, which this is high, open, close, 44.25. 44.25. So we're looking at this level, 44.25. If it can't close over that level, the longs probably don't play out. And also, we do have another small level here where it could reject. So I would possibly would have taken longs here, but we're not looking at any more trades today. We're done. We over traded 5 trades. And for now, guys, thanks for watching. We'll do another weekly recap next week, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.